Hello everyone. In the last video, we learned what are the formulas. Okay, children, these are the formulas related to free body diagram. And if you know that formulas clearly, then you can able to solve all this kind of problem. Okay, let us see just the formula list once again. Okay, these are the formulas, children. Okay, when it is given a first connecting bodies type. Okay, if the bodies are connected like this, these are the formulas: acceleration and force. If bodies are connected through some pulley and one is at the horizontal, one is at the down, this is the formulas. Okay, when two bodies is connected like this, what we call outward motion, this is the formulas. And if connecting forces are there, so you need to apply this are the formulas. Already I explained as formulas and some proportions. Now in this concept, we're going to understand the problems. Okay, children, in this video, this problems we're going to understand. Let us see the first problem here given. Okay, just to read the problem. Two masses M1 and M2 are tied to the string hanging over a frictionless pulley. Then acceleration of the masses when left free to move is, you need to find here acceleration of the masses. How much acceleration they will move. See here, that is A1, A2 we cannot take because how much this pulley will go up with some acceleration, same force the pulley will come down with the same acceleration. And here one thing you need to understand, children, actually which mass is greater. I mentioned wrong. See here 5 kg block M1 we take M1 given as 5 kg. This is 5 kg means where block will move towards a 5 kg because heavy mass. 4.8 is less mass and 5 kg is more. That's why M1 is more M2 compared to M2. That this is a more mass, so it will come down and it will go up. So acceleration will be in this direction. So in that condition, which formula we are going to use? Let us quickly see that formula list, children. This is a pulley, that is outward motion. You can observe here outward motion formula. If the two masses are connected M1 and M2 like this, in that condition, if they given this M2 is greater here, that's why the formula is come M2 minus M1 divided by M1 plus M2. But in our problem, see, they given M1 is greater, so I have to reverse that. That's all. Okay. Okay, see in this problem, you know the formula. Acceleration in case of the tension or a pulley outward motion is given by M1 minus M2 if provided M1 is greater. M1 minus M2 by M1 plus M2 into G. So how to remember this formula is means difference of mass by product of the sum of the masses into G. That's all. Now let us substitute the values, children. M1 is given as 5 kgs. M2 given as 4.8 divided by M1 is how much again 5 plus 4.8. Okay, into acceleration due to gravity, you know it is very well 9.8. So simplify this, children. So just I extend here down that one step. 5 minus 4.8. How much, children? 5 minus 4.8. It is just 0.2 divided by 5 plus 4, 9 and 0.8 is a right 0.8 into this 9.8 is it. So now you can cancel this 9.8 and 9.8. So what is left? That is your acceleration. That is 0.2 meter per second square. I hope this is clear, children. This is your answer. Option D is the correct for first question. So if you know outward motion formula directly, you can able to solve like this. Some children will have confusion in remembering the formulas. In that condition, also we can able to solve this problem. Let us see how to solve this problem. Just if you don't have any idea regarding the formulas, that time just you can apply the Newton's second law. So block M1 is more, so it is acting downward. That means what, children? M1 of G minus tension will be acting in the upward direction, right? M1G is more, so I have to write first that minus of tension is equals to mass M1 into acceleration. That's all. And similarly for second block, you write down, children. Second block, what we can write is going upward direction. So tension will be more, so that it is going upwards. Okay, right, children? Tension is more, so that it is going upward. So tension minus M2 of G is equals to M2 of acceleration. Now compare the two relation, here minus, here plus T. So you can add the two relation, this equation and this equation, two equations, you will get the relation. Okay, let us write M1 of G, here M2 of G is there, minus of M2 of G, because this and this get cancelled. We just adding. Okay, and the right hand side what is remaining? M1 plus M2. Just I am taking common, this is A. Now Just see here G is common, no? We can take it out. M1 minus M2 of G. Okay, children. So that is equals to M1 plus M2 of A, right? So that A you want to find. This term you're going to send it down. So write M1 minus M2 by M1 plus M2 into G. If you remember formula, well and good, remember and solve easily. If you not remember formula, don't leave the questions at any chance. Just remember Newton's second law. That is everyone can remember, I hope. Net force mass into acceleration, you can apply like this. If you know method to solve, definitely you can derive the formula and you can able to solve the question. Very easy. Right, children? Only two equations you can write. Free body diagram for M1 and M2. Simplify these equations and find acceleration. I hope this is clear, children. First question is clear to everyone? Yes, I hope this is clear. Let us move on to the second question. Yeah, see the second question given. A vertical distance between the 20 distance between block masses like M1 and M2, vertical distance is given. The time at which the distance becomes 0. So when the distance becomes 0, see, one block is going upward direction, another person is coming downwards. Okay, this is going up and this is coming down. Or let us take one more method. Yeah, see here, children, I'll just write this formula clearly for you. The block is there here. This block, see, this is 2 kg block, more mass, right? It will coming downward direction because 2 kg mass, more mass. And this is connected with one more rope. Okay, this rope is connected. This is having only 1 kg block. Okay, only 1 kg. So that it is going up and this is coming down. When this happens, before what they given, let us imagine both will meet at this certain height. Right, children? Because what time it will take to come at this point, same time this block is taken to reach this point, right? So half of the distance. Initially the distance between the two blocks, imagine year to year. Okay, initially the distance between the two blocks, what is given as 20 by 3 is there. But where they meet, when time t is became 0, at what time they will meet? When time t, that means both will become at this point, that means half of this distance. So this is now 10 by 3 and this is also 10 by 3. So here to here distance, here to here. That means what time it will take it to come from this point to here and the same time it will take here to here. So we can take that is t by 10 by 3 and 10 by 3. So finally the distance taken body when its initial time t is equals to 0, that time what will be the distance? It is 10 by 3. Let us find acceleration using the pulley. Acceleration formula is what, children? M2 minus or M1 minus M2, whatever you can take. Difference of the masses, M1 plus M2, difference of the masses by sum of the mass. So difference of the masses, children, here 2 minus 1, right, children? 2 minus 1 by 2 plus 1. 2 plus 1 into, they told you can take a d as it, no issues for easy calculation. So you can simplify this, what will come? 2 minus 1 is how much, children? It is 1 by 2 plus 1, it is 3 into 10. Understood, children, what you will get? 10 by 3. Understood? 10 by 3 is the acceleration, what we got. Okay, 10 by 3 is the acceleration. We can write as meters per second square, acceleration. Now, what you need to find is what distance or what is the time we need to calculate. So, you know the relation S is equals to ut plus half at square, right, children? Ut plus half at square. Since initial velocity of that block is 0, when they are at rest, then they start moving. So, u into t is also 0. So, displacement is equals to just half into a into t square. And you know acceleration, we already calculated what we got, children. Acceleration we got as 10 by 3 meters per second square. Here we find acceleration. So use this acceleration and S is also given. S is actually total distance from here to here, it is total distance is 20 by 3, but half of the distance where they're going to meet we want, right, children? So like this, where they meet at 10 by 3, half of this distance. So S is given as 10 by 3 is equals to half into acceleration is 10 by 3, right, children? Acceleration is also 10 by 3 into t square. I hope this is clear now. Okay, let us simplify this. 10 by 3 is equals to 10 by 2 into 3, 6 will come. 10 by 6 will come, right, children? So 10 by 6, you can simplify what will come. 2 ones are 2 5s are So what is there here? 5 by 3 into t square is there. Understood, children? Okay, and both the sides 3 is common, we can cancel. Then 5 ones are 5 twos are. So what we'll get? T square is equals to 2. Okay, r we want to find t only, right? So send this root to this side. It is root 2 seconds. Understood, children? Second problem. What is the answer? It is root 2 seconds is the correct answer for this. Okay. So second one answer is this, and first one answer is this. What I highlighted, that is the answer. Hope this is clear. See this problem once again I'll tell. Here we need to find the time. Okay, to find the time, you know the relation, second equations of kinematic, s equals to ut plus half at square. Since initial velocity is 0, we can take it is s equals to half at square. So here formula required s is given, but a is not given. So first you find a from the outward motion formula. A you need to find. So using a, you can substitute here, and you're going to simplify for the time. And noting a distance also, they give a vertical distance between two blocks where they're going to meet at the time t is equals to 0, and half of the distance they're going. That means how much time this block will go take and come to up. Same time it will come up at the same distance. So it will cover 10 by 3. It will also cover 10 by 3. So totally will be 0. Okay, children. I hope this problem is clear to you. Let us see another problem. Yeah. Third problem. Yeah, what is the given this problem? Just a second. Yeah. See, upward acceleration. What is acceleration? You need to calculate upward acceleration. Mass is given 4 kg block is shown in the figure like this. Applied, see this block is there 4 kg block of mass here m1. They are pulling this block upward with some tension. Why this coming tension? Because of force. Because since it is the same rope, whatever the force, okay, what we are applying, that must be is equals to children tension force. Okay, you know force is how much they given? Here 60. So tension is also 60 newtons only. Understood why? Because same rope. What force we are pulling, the same force will be pulled from here also. And here also, any point on the rope you can take. What force we are pulling, same tension will be there on the string. Tension is nothing but here applied force only, 60 newton. And you to find acceleration, you need to find children. So how to find acceleration? Let us write the free body diagram for this block. Okay, let us take the 4 kg block is there. Because of that 4 kg block, here the tension is acting and the weight is acting downward. W is equals to mass into acceleration, right? Mass into G. M is 4 and let us take G is 10. Okay, J is 10. So totally weight, how much is acting downwards? 40 newtons. Tension is nothing but 60. So we can write free body diagram that many times it is going upward direction with some acceleration. So how to write free body diagram for this block? It is right, tension is more. So T minus the M of G is equals to mass into acceleration. Right, children? Now write. This tension is what, children? It is 60 newtons minus of mass is how much? 4 kgs. Gravity is 10 is equals to again mass is 4 kgs. Acceleration we need to calculate. Now this is clear, children? Fine now. 60 minus 40 is 20 is equals to 4 acceleration. Okay. Now 4 ones are 4, 5s are 20, right? So that acceleration what you will get 5 meter per second square. Understood, children? This is what your acceleration. So this question answer is this. Understood, children, everyone? Any doubt in this problem? Think you need to identify a tension must be is equals to applied force only, because same rope, wherever you pull the same tension in the same rope, same tension is going to act. Okay. Yeah, and the slide, the last problem I'll just explain you. Yes, see, the last problem is almost, sorry, not last problem. Third problem I didn't explain, I hope I forgot. See, third problem, children. First problem, we got answer. Second one, we got this answer. Fourth one, we got this answer. Okay. Third one, I'll just tell you. Third one, see, it is like a connecting bodies with some string they connected. Now in this condition, acceleration is given by children force divided by sum of the masses are acting. Sum of the masses, no, matlab what it is, m1 plus m2, two masses are acting. Now see, the force acting, let us take not given f, but masses are given, no, 1 kg plus 2 kg. So add it up children, 1 plus 2, 3. Okay, so this is your force, F by 3 Newton. Since force, yeah. So what you need to find children, when two blocks are there, acceleration I find out. But you need to calculate tension in block of mass. Okay, fine. Let us find tension only. Tension acting on this we need to calculate. See, let us take only this body. Why this block is moving? Because of this tension, it is moving with some acceleration. So tension is nothing but what children here for the first body, mass into acceleration, right? Because of this tension, the block is moving. Why this mass into acceleration? F equals to mv. F is tension, mass into acceleration. Okay, what is the mass? 1 kg. Acceleration is F by 3. We calculated here. Okay, substitute that. So that you get tension, no children? 3. This is actually not Newton children. It is meter per second square, and here comes Newton. So we can write F by 3 Newton. Matlab answer is B. Understood, no? The third question answer B. First question, second question, and this question. Now the last question, see, the fifth question I'm going to explain you. The forces acting on the pulley has shown in the figure. What are the forces acting on the pulley? On the pulley, what are the forces acting? We need to calculate. And okay, fine. Let us see. Because of block 1, the forces acting this for direction. Block is accelerating because 3 kg more mass. It is coming down. So body is accelerating in this direction. Now let us take 2 kg block and 3 kg block. So we can remember the formula for the pulley problem. Well and good. You can remember the formula. So how to calculate tension, children? Force acting or the thrust on the pulley or the force acting on the pulley is given by just it is root 2 into force or root 2 into tension. We can write root 2 of T. But how to calculate this tension in the string? So tension in the string is given by the formula M1 M2 G divided by M1 plus M2. Understood, children? This is the formula for tension in the string. Okay. If you want, you just go back and see. There I am given this formulas. Okay. Now in this formula, just try to substitute the values, children. You will get the answer. So M1 is how much, children? It is 2 kg, and M2 given as 3 kg into G. You know, acceleration due to gravity. They told you to assume it is 10 divided by M1 plus M2. 2 plus 3, 5. Okay, children. So 5 ones are 5 twos are 10. So 2 twos are 4. 4 threes are 12. Understood? So what you got tension, children? Tension you got it as 12 Newton. Understood? What we get tension is 12. But it is not correct, right? They are asking thrust force acting in this direction. This is 12, so opposite we can take. So thrust force or thrust acting on the pulley or force acting on the pulley is given by root 2 times the tension. Tension is getting 12. Understood, no? Into 12. Or we can write it as 12 root 2 Newton. Understood, children? So that option B is the correct for this. I hope all these 5 problems are clear to you. So that's why the formulas are very important. Okay, you remember the formulas, you can easily solve. If not also, you remember how to solve, how to derive the formulas so that you can able to solve all these problems. Thank you, children. Next. See, there's some questions are given here. A mass of 1 kg is suspended by a string A. You can observe the figure, no? Block is there, mass is there. This is string A, string C. What they are telling, under string C is connected at the lower end. Okay. If a sudden jerk is given to C, just a jerk is given to C, that means just we are pushing force applying on here. When we have applied a force here, what happened? What will happen, children? Only this string going to break. That's all. Only this will going to break because the mass is more here. Nothing will happen to this. Suppose if you jerk here, no, entire block is fall down. but only C, nothing mass is connected. So that what happen? Only the string will break that cell. Only the string C will break if we apply force on C. Understood? Very simple problem. This is daily like what you're saying. Okay. In the above question, if the string C is stitched slowly, okay, stitched slowly means downwards we are applying a force. Instead of giving horizontal jerk, we stitch it slowly downward direction. Okay, so that time what will happen? They're asking. Are you clear, children, what they're asking here? Seventh question. Yeah, when the stitch is downward, see what happened? Our force will be acting on B also. The force will be acting on A also. So both the force will be acting on both the bodies. So it will come down. Right, children? Just a second. Okay. See, when the string going to stitch downward direction, what happened? Here the breaking will going to happen. Have taken place. Here the break will break. That means that a string AB will going to break, children. So second question, if it is only jerk is given to C, only the string is C will going to break. Suppose we are going to stitch it downwards, that time the portion AB, okay, that will going to stitch break. Okay, the portion AB here to here, no, that will going to break because they are pulling it down, no, so that it will going to break. Now, a stitching force of 10 Newton is applied at one end of the spring balance and equal stitching force, okay, stitching forces applied at another, at the other end of the same time. The reading of the spring balance is, okay, this is what the condition here. Okay, when spring balance is there, children, both the sides we are applying the same force and pulling with the same force. In the spring balance of here also 10 newtons and here also 10 newton. In that condition, the spring balance will show what is the reading they are asking, children. Okay. Yeah. See, the reading of the spring balance will show both the sides equally be pulling also. Thus, reading of the spring balance will show again 10 newtons only. Okay, children, that is the condition of the spring balance. Here the question problem they given. Again, you can observe here, no? This is spring balance is there. Here, this both the sides 10 force only we are pulling. So again, the reading spring balance what will show? Only 10 only. So equal forces we are applying both the sides also. In the spring balance it show that much only. It not add up. Okay. How much tension will be in the string? It is only 10 newtons. Here also tension in the string it is equal 10 only. So tension must be same in the string balance also. String is also shows same reading. Understood, children? This question and this question. Answer C. Here it is answer B. Okay, last question. The spring balance is graduated on a scale if a body is weighed with the, okay, if the body is weighed, the balance is consistently increasing heights from Earth's surface. The weight indicated by the balance is, okay. So what will be the answer, children, for this question? Okay, see, weight is nothing but what, children? Mass into acceleration due to gravity. As we go up and up at higher altitudes, the value of G goes on decreasing as you go higher and higher altitude. Since value of G decreases, what happens? Weight will be going to increases in the spring balance. So, will go on decreasing continuously. Understood, children? So, if suppose if the mass is constant and not change, when the G decreasing, the weight is also decreasing. This is directly proportional, right, children? So this is what the condition of all this problem. I hope this problem is clear to you. Our children, is it clear? Yes, thank you. Yeah, next questions will pass on. Try to understand this question. Block, yeah, given here, two blocks of mass 4 kg and 2 kg, like this is given. On the side horizontal surface, a force is applied on 20 Newton block. Find the acceleration on each block and normal reaction of the each block we need to calculate. Understood, children? What you need to calculate here? Acceleration. See, acceleration is very simple. Acceleration is given by the formula force by mass. Understood, children? Force by mass. Here force, how much we are applying? 20 newtons. This is what the force. Okay. And what is the mass? Since this is double mass is there, so we have to write m1 plus M2 formula. Actually, M1 is 4, M2 is 2 kg. So 20 by 6 are cancel with the 2 ones, 2 3s, 2 10s. So answer comes around 10 by 3 meter per second square. Understood, children? This is the answer. So 10 meters per second. Nowhere is there 10 meters per second square. So only this is the option. Newton normal reaction, the block B and A. So you can calculate, it will come normal reaction. Normal reaction is what, children? And the block and A, or we can take it as a force also, that is given by M2G or M2F divided by M1 plus M2. M2 is how much? 2 kgs into F is, the acceleration is what we got, 10 by 3. Okay, 1 second. Just a second. Okay. See, the force acting 1 and 2, or we can also call it normal reaction on the block B due to A. That means B due to A, like this it is acting. When it is acting like this, there is a force acting B and A. Okay, that is given by M2. M2 is how much, children? Here it is 2 kgs into F divided by M1 plus M2. Like this we are going to take. Now M2 is 2, M1 plus M2, 4 plus 2 is 6, into F is 20. Understood, children? So 2 1s are 2, 3s are 6. So answer is 20 by 3 Newton. Okay, like this we are going to calculate this problem. So think, you need to remember the formulas. Mass, acceleration is sum of the mass. Okay, force by sum of the masses, and the force acting on one body and other body is given by like this. Okay, M2, this is actually the children, M2 of F divided by M1 plus M2. So you remember these formulas, you can able to solve this problem easily. I hope this is clear. Yeah. Next, again given outward motion. See, the force acting on the pulley. What is the force acting on the pulley? We need to calculate. See, the force acting on the pulley, because of this tension and also because of this tension, both the tensions are pulling this down. So that what will happen, children? Force is nothing but 2 times of the tension. Understood? It is F is equals to 2T. But how to find the tension now? Okay, for outward motion, the formula of tension is given by 2m1 m2 g divided by m1 plus m2. Okay, just check the formula how to derive. I give it in the first line. See that, and you get to know how to derive this equation. So T into m1 is how much, children? 4 kgs into m2 is 2 kgs divided by m1 plus m2, 4 plus 2 is 6, into acceleration due to gravity. Your wish, you can take 10 also, no issues. Okay, now cancel the terms. 2 1s are 2 3s are. Okay, again 4 2s are 8, 8, 4 2s are 8 into, this is nothing but 80 by 3 is there. Okay, m1 into m2 into g is 10 by m1 plus m2 is 6. Okay, so cancel the terms. 2 1s are 2 3s are. So 80 by 3 is there. You can calculate 80 by 3, children. So simplify 80 by 3, you will get the answer. Okay. Just a second. Just to try answer. What will come? Yes, ma'am. Now we'll see what you will get the tension first. Use this tension to calculate. Tension is equals to 80 by 3 we got. So substitute this 80 by 3 here. Okay. So 2 into what we get tension, that you substitute here. So 80 by 3 is there. So multiply 6 2s are 16, 160 by 3 you got almost. So 160 by 3 you can divide, you will get answer around 53 point, okay, 53.3 newtons you get. Okay, children, this is how you're going to solve the problems. I hope this is clear, children. Okay, children, thank you all.